Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're gonna go ahead and make this Loops on Thread Crochet Kit. Is a capybara. Its name is Charlie. Fun fact, I didn't know about this, but capybaras are very popular in Brazil. They see them everywhere around. I have a friend that lives there and she said that literally she sees them in the parks and it's common to see them. And before we move forward, let me thank you for reaching out and requesting videos like this. Please be aware that they take a little long to create, so bear with me if you request something and I take a little long to make, because the actual crochet kit doesn't take long. It takes me a day or two the most, taking breaks, of course. But what it takes the longest is the recording and the editing of the video. So please bear with me if I take a little longer to create your request. The crochet kit says that it's intermediate level, but if you are a beginner and you have done other projects before, I think you can do this as well, even though you are a beginner. If you follow the steps that I'm sharing with you, I believe you'll be able to accomplish good results. These are the instructions. We're going to just do part of it, not all of it, because if we do the whole thing, it's gonna be a way too long of a video. What I'm going to concentrate is to show you how to read the instructions and to do a couple of things that are very unique to this design of this crochet kit. I'm gonna make the head, one of the legs, and the ears, and then I'm gonna share with you how to do all the details in the face. So this is what it brings: the two different colors of yarn, the black yarn for the details, the yarn needle, and the crochet hook. Okay, so let's get started.
Udi Designs, unique expressions.
I am almost done with the body, but I wanted to share with you how to make this. Okay, something to keep in mind is that if you lose count of what round are you at the moment, you can always count them by coming here. You count this way: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we're almost done with round 18 here. Now, round 19 is a little bit complicated because it's telling you to chain 1, make a decrease, and then a single crochet in the next 6 stitches, and then a decrease. And then it says to turn without finishing the round. So that's what we're going to be doing to be able to make this effect. You see, we're gonna go and then turn. Don't fear, I will explain and take you through it. We finished round 18, and I'm going to join here on the top with a slip stitch. For round 19, it says to chain 1, and then it says to make a decrease. So we're gonna come here, we're going to yarn over, pull it through, 2 loops in the hook, and then we're gonna go to the next stitch here, yarn over, pull it through, 3 loops in the hook, yarn over, pull it through all 3 loops. That's a decrease. What you're doing is you're grabbing 2 stitches to make 1. Then after the decrease, it says to make a single crochet in the next 6 stitches. Make sure that you don't put your hook in the same stitch again. It's this one, the next stitch available right here. We're gonna make 6 single crochet in the next 6 stitches. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're gonna make a decrease again. Don't finish it. Go into the next one. Now you have 3 loops in the hook, yarn over and pull it through all 3 loops. That's the decrease. You should have 8 stitches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. What they mean about not finishing the round is not to continue here, but instead going back this way. Okay, so what we're gonna do now for round 20, we're going to make chain 1, turn around, and then in the next stitch we're gonna make a single crochet. Okay, now if you feel better, always when you start a round, put a stitch marker on the first stitch of the round. In this case, this is the one. You're gonna make now single crochet in the next 6 stitches. This was already the first one. First single crochet, we're gonna make 5 more. That will be 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the last one here, 6. Okay. After you make the 6 single crochet, it says to make a decrease. So here, you're gonna grab the next stitch, pull the yarn through, don't finish the stitch, 2 loops in the hook, and then in the next one, you're going to pull and then 3 loops in the hook and yarn over and pull it through. Now it says to turn and then go back. They call it rows because it's not going around. This is row 21. We're gonna chain 1 and then it says to make a decrease. So this is going to go directly to make a decrease. This is the first stitch for row 21. That's the decrease, and this is where we're going to put our stitch marker because this is the first stitch for row 21. After the decrease, it says to make a single crochet in the next 3 stitches. Okay, so we're gonna make 1, 2, 3, and it says to make a decrease. So come down here. So we're gonna make 2 slip stitches here, kind of like make a border. That's 1, and then we're gonna do another one here. So it says to have 7 stitches for row 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 with the 2 slip stitches. Okay. So now it says to fasten off and leave a 18 inches tail for sewing. I'm going to cut it here and I'm going to fasten off. Okay, so this is what I meant before. You see, now this is the shape, so it's not completely even the round. This side is taller because this is where you're going to join the head with the body. So we're gonna make the head. We're gonna start with a slip knot, wrapping the yarn around this way like an X in my finger, putting the hook here underneath this one on top of the other one, pull the yarn through like this, and then pulling both the working yarn and the tail to make the slip knot. So now we're going to make 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 single crochet in the second chain from the hook. I always like to grab both loops, you see, like this, instead of just grabbing this. We're going to go back in the same and do another single crochet. Single crochet in the next 2 stitches. I'm gonna make 1 single crochet here and another one here. 4 single crochet in the next stitch. That's a lot of single crochet in the same space. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Working in the loops on the opposite side of the foundation chain, single crochet in the next 2 loops. You see how this is the foundation of all this chain, so we're gonna do 2 here on the next 2 loops. So we're gonna do another one here, 2 single crochet in the last loop, and then join with a slip stitch. In round 2, I'm gonna do chain 1 right here in the same stitch. I'm going to make an increase, 2 single crochet in the same. This is the second round, so what I'm going to suggest you to do is use a stitch marker to make sure that you know where you started round 2. Now I'm going to make 4 single crochet in the next stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in the next one an increase. 2 single crochet in the same stitch, and it says to repeat the same pattern. So we're gonna make now an increase, and then 4 single crochet in the next stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then an increase. 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So we're going to join in the first single crochet we made for round 2, always joining with a slip stitch. And if you're not sure, count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right here. Okay, so we're gonna slip stitch. Now we're going to make round 3 and 4, chain 1, single crochet in each stitch around. Our first single crochet goes inside here where we join the same stitch. Okay, that's the first stitch. You put your stitch marker here for round 3. 1 single crochet in each stitch around until we finish this round. We're gonna do the same for round 3 and 4. Okay, so now I'm at the end of round 3. I'm gonna remove the stitch marker so I can join my round right here on top where I did my first single crochet. Chain 1, 1 single crochet right here in the same stitch that we joined to start round 4. Add the stitch marker and then continue making single crochet all around, and I'll meet you at the end of round 4. Before I move forward, I'm gonna cut the yarn short here. Okay, so closing round 4. Slip stitch to close the round. I'm gonna chain 1 and I'm gonna put here in the same stitch I joined with the first single crochet for round 5. Okay, add my stitch marker here. So let's make an increase now. 2 single crochet in the same stitch. That's 1, 2, and then 3 single crochet in the next stitch. That was 1, 2, 3. So in the next part of the round 5, in parentheses, it says increase single crochet in the next stitch 2 times. We repeat what's in the brackets 2 times. An increase in the next, and then a single crochet, and it says to repeat it twice. So we're gonna do an increase and then a single crochet, and then it says increase single crochet in the next 3 stitches. Gonna do an increase now. So 3 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. That was 1, 2, 3, and then an increase in the next. Then single crochet in the next stitch and an increase. Single crochet in the next stitch and an increase on those 2 last. For round 5, you should have 22 stitches. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 21, and 22. Join round 5 with a slip stitch. we're gonna chain 1 and we're going to make a single crochet right here in the same stitch, and that's our first single crochet for round 6. So that was our first single crochet. We're going to do 22. That was 2. Let's do 20 more and then join for round 6. And for round 7, we're going to repeat the same. Single crochet in each stitch around. So I'll meet you at the end of round 7. So I'm at the end of round 7 with 22 single crochet. I'm going to join. I'm going to make a slip stitch. I'm going to chain 1 and a single crochet right here to start round 8. Now we're going to make an increase, 2 single crochet in the same, and then 4 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. That's 2, 3, 4, and then it says to do an increase. Single crochet in the next 2 stitches and then an increase 2 times. So single crochet in the next 2 stitches, that was 1, 2, and then an increase 2 in the same stitch to repeat it 2 times. So 1, 2, and then an increase. Single crochet in the next 4 stitches, then an increase. Okay, let's do 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then an increase 2 single crochet in the same. After that, single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then in the next one an increase, single crochet in the next stitch, the last one right here. Okay, and then join. You should have 28 stitches. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 26, 27, and 28. So now we're going to just remove the stitch marker to close round 8. Chain 1 and then a single crochet right here in the same space to start round 9. Stitch marker on the first stitch for round 9, and it says to do 28 single crochet from 9 to 13, 1 single crochet in each stitch, and then close the round. You join with a slip stitch, then you make a chain, and then in the same stitch a single crochet. So I'll meet you at the end of round 13. Okay, so I'm at the end here of round 13. I'm going to remove the stitch marker and join right here on the first single crochet I made for round 13. I'm going to make a slip stitch. I'm going to chain 1, single crochet in the next stitch, a decrease, single crochet in the next 4 stitches, and then a decrease. Single crochet. I'm gonna make a decrease now. We're gonna put our hook here. We're gonna yarn over, pull it through, 2 loops in the hook. Then we're gonna go directly to the next one. We're not gonna finish our single crochet. We're gonna go to the next one, yarn over, pull it through. Now we have 3 loops in the hook, yarn over, pull it through all 3 loops. Single crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a decrease again. Okay. Single crochet in the next 2 stitches and a decrease. To do that 2 times. When you're doing a decrease, these stitches pull, so don't think this is the next available stitch. This is already taken. This is where you're gonna go. That was the first single crochet, 2, and then a decrease, and you're gonna repeat that 2 times. Single crochet, single crochet and a decrease, single crochet in the next 4 stitches and a decrease, single crochet in the next 4 stitches. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a decrease. Okay, and then single crochet in the next 2 stitches and a decrease, and then single crochet in the next stitch. We're gonna go right here, single crochet in the next 2 stitches. That's 1 and 2. Gonna make a decrease, and then on the last one, a single crochet. That took care of round 14. You should end up with 22 stitches. Always count your stitches. It takes a little more time, but it's worth it, because if you find out you did something wrong along the way, then you're gonna have to come back and see where you made the mistake. It's better to go round by round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. We're going to join right here on the top with a slip stitch. We're going to go and chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch we joined to make the first single crochet for round 15. Now we're gonna make a decrease in the next, and then single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Decrease, single crochet in the next stitches 2 times. So we're gonna make a decrease in the next, and then a single crochet, and then another one, another repetition of the same, a decrease, and a single crochet. Decrease, single crochet in the next 3 stitches, and a decrease. So we're gonna do a decrease, single crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and a decrease. Okay, so we're gonna do a decrease. I know it's a lot of different things. It doesn't repeat that much. It's constantly changing, so it's very important that you keep reading and you do parts at a time. So this is the last part I did, the decrease, and then it says single crochet in the next stitch, a decrease, and then join. I should have 16 stitches. The next stitch is right here, and then a decrease. So I should have 2 stitches, so I can convert this into 1 to make a decrease. And that's it. This is the end of round 15. I should have 16 stitches, and it says to start putting the poly fiber inside. Let's join first. Add the poly fiber now and continue with round 16 and 17 to finish the head. Poly fiber, that it brings enough, but remember that the body is bigger than the head, so always keep that in mind. I always like to kind of disintegrate it a little bit. I don't want it to feel so bulky as it comes so compressed. And what I like to do is use my round crochet tip here to push. So I like to add it in parts. And let's do round 16. Okay, so for round 16, chain 1, decrease, single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Let's do that part. we already joined. We're gonna make a chain, and then so our first stitch is a decrease for round 16. So we're going to just come here and do the decrease and mark here this as our first stitch for round 16. So we're gonna do single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then it says to make a decrease 3 times. So we're gonna do 3 decreases. That was 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So after that, it says to do single crochet in the next 2 stitches and a decrease. So we're gonna make 1, 2, 2 decreases. Trying not to grab the polyfiber. Okay, that was 1, and the last one, and we're done. Now we can join. And count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now for the last round, it says to chain 1 and make a decrease 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that should be 5 stitches, and it has a little opening, but doesn't matter because this is going to be attached to the body and it's gonna be covered. Okay, so now just cut enough yarn because this is what's going to be the tail or the yarn for you to attach to the body, and that's it. So now this is the body. We're going to add the polyfiber in the body so we can start seeing how it looks. What it says here is that you attach the body like this to the head, something like that. And then for the legs and the ears, you're gonna have to do 2 of each. This is the back leg, this is the front leg, and I already made 1 ear, so I can share with you how to make one of the legs and the ear. Let's make the ear. I already made 1, very simple. We're going to use this darker brown yarn. We're going to make a magic ring, holding the yarn like this in an X, putting the hook here on the bottom of this one on top of the other one, and pulling the yarn through like this. You make like this a magic ring. Don't close it completely because we're going to work inside the ring. Make a chain to secure it, a single crochet in the ring. We're gonna make a half double crochet, yarn over, put your hook here inside, pull the yarn through. You have now 3 loops in the hook, yarn over, pull it through all 3 loops. That's a half double crochet. The next one to do is a double crochet, yarn over, put your hook here in the ring, pull the yarn through. Now you have 3 loops in the hook, yarn over, pull your yarn through the first 2 loops. Now you have 2 loops in the hook, yarn over, pull it through the last 2 loops. That's a double crochet. A half double crochet, yarn over, pull your hook here inside, yarn over, pull it through. Now you have 3 loops in the hook, yarn over, pull it through all 3 loops. Okay, and that's going to be it. You're gonna have to do it again 2 times, okay? Single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, 1.5 double crochet. Okay, now you can close the ring. You're going to join to the first one here with a slip stitch. You're going to fasten up, leaving a long tail to attach it to the head later. Okay, so we're just going to fasten up. Now we're going to make the back leg. The back leg and the front leg are very similar, so we don't need to make both of them on camera. Okay, for the back leg, we're gonna start with a magic ring, grabbing the yarn like this, putting the hook on the bottom of this one on top of the other one, pulling the yarn like this to get the ring. We're gonna secure the ring with a chain, and then we're gonna make 6 single crochet in the same ring here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Make sure that they don't twist around, okay? And we're gonna join here on the first single crochet we made for this round with a slip stitch. We're gonna chain 1 and we're gonna make our first single crochet for round 2. Put our stitch marker here. We're gonna make 2 single crochet in each stitch around, okay? That was the first in the same stitch. Second one in the same stitch. Next one. See how the ring was open? You close it more. And that was round 2. And we're gonna close the round with a slip stitch here. We're gonna make chain and put 1 stitch here, 1 single crochet for round 3. From 3 to 8, you're gonna make a single crochet in each stitch around, 12 stitches in each. And I meet you at the end of round 8. Okay, so everything is ready. The ears, the legs, the body, and the head. The next thing I'm gonna do is add the ears so I can really place all the details in the head first, and then I can attach the head to the body and then the legs. It's saying to attach the body first. I feel that I want to be able to grab the head better without the body. So that's why I'm gonna add the details on the head before I attach it to the body. First, I'm gonna attach the ears to the head using the yarn needle. Before I attach it, I'm going to weave in this tail, because remember we did the magic ring, and the magic ring tend to open. The way to secure is by hiding it, and that way I can cut it short. I'm going to come here, and then I'm going to make a knot. I know for sure it's not going anywhere. And then I'm going to cut this one short, and the other one I'm going to use to attach it to the head. It says to attach the ears on round 13 and to leave 5 stitches in between. I'm going to attach the first one here. Okay, so what made sense is to look at this like this and put him in like a little bit like inside this line, grabbing just the stitches on the bottom of the ear. Grab the stitches on the head and then come here and grab the stitches in the ear and do a few stitches like that. I'm going to just leave it like that. Maybe later I'm going to weave in. So I'm gonna just do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Grab another stitch from the ear, from here to the other side. Now I'm going to add the details. I'm going to add the eyes and the mouth and the nose, okay? So for the nose, I have to come from here. 1, 2, 3, 4 will be here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back here. I'm going to fill it as much as possible. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here. Okay. And now I'm going to come here to do the other side. And for now, I'm going to just leave it like that and we'll see. I can always coming back to where I started. Now I'm going to concentrate on the eye. Okay, so for the mouth, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come from back here and I'm going to come here. Then I'm going to come to the other side, like right here. I'm going to come in the middle. I'm going to come here to make sure that it stays in the same place and go back to where I started. And that's it. Now for the eyes, I'm going to go back to the same. I'm going to just come here. It's like a little triangle. And make the triangle. I go back to where I started. Now I'm going to cut this because it's too long. And what I like to do is make 2 knots and then hide the yarn inside. If you prefer, instead of putting everything here, you can start it from here because this is where everything's gonna be hidden. So what I like to do now is hide the knot inside. Here what I'm gonna do, because I don't want this to come off ever, I'd rather take this here and disappear here. But I always like to make a knot here again to secure it. Okay, that's it. this is the way it's gonna be. So cute. I'm going to attach the body with the head now. Okay, so we're going to attach it round 12 right here. And then I'm going to grab a stitch from the body. I'm going to stay in the line here, attach each stitch, grabbing a stitch from the head, and then coming here. For the nose, I think I have to make it lower. So that's okay. I'm going to remove it completely, and that's fine. I'm just going to cut the yarn here and redo it completely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and then up here in the middle of the mouth. Maybe it's a good idea to do the mouth first. And then I'm going to come to this side. This is going to determine the width, and to the other side, so that definitely is dictating the width. And then I'm going to start making long stitches to fill in. You're going to kind of make a fan, narrow on the bottom and wider on the top, and that's it. I think it looks better this way. And when I see it's completely filled, I'm gonna just go back where I started and make a knot. Before I attach the legs, what I'm going to do is close them. Okay, grabbing all the stitches one by one, I'm going to just close it. I'm going to be using this pin to first see where everything's gonna go, and I'm gonna go ahead and stitch this together. I'm gonna grab the body, and then I'm going to come back here, down here, and grab a stitch, and then I'm gonna come back to the body and grab it. And now that it's secure enough, I'm going to remove the pins and continue grabbing a stitch here at the leg and connecting it with the body. The key is to do your stitches in a way that are hidden. Don't show your stitches, especially on the lighter color yarn, and continue making sure that they are secure and in the right position, using the pins for the other 3 legs. I'm not going to fast enough until the end. I'm going to continue attaching all the legs. Leave it alone for now and do the back legs. For the back legs, it says to place them on round 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to just follow this line and do it here. The placement for all of the legs is important because you want your capybara to stand. So pay attention to the way you're attaching it and keep checking. So I think it's the right placement. I'm gonna go ahead and do it, but also remember that you can always detach it and attach it again. So I'm gonna stitch it where it is, and then I'm going to secure all of them pushing it inward in an angle if possible. You can always adapt the position by stitching this to the body in an angle like that. You hold it and then you stitch it together. Okay, so this is what I meant. I didn't finish attaching all the legs at the beginning because I wanted it to make sure that they are all in an angle the proper way. These ones are not too stiff, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna attach them better so they will be more rigid. So what I'm gonna do is force them in an angle better, but at the same time stronger. And then I show you how the results. Another tip I give you is that from this one, you see the same yarn I'm using to attach this one, I'm coming to the other leg, because what happens now is that you're pulling it and you're pulling them closer and tighter, okay? And do the same at least twice from this one to this one, and it's completed. And he can stand, no problem. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and find it very helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions, and let me know if this is your first crochet kit ever, or if you have done more, let me know how many more you have done. And if you like this kind of videos, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. Until next time, goodbye.